The latest installment in the Hellraiser franchise, Judgment, has come and gone. If you guys care to, in the description will be a link to our review. We won't rehash it here. Suffice it to say, it was yet another of Dimension Films' efforts to maintain the rights, and nothing much more. They clearly don't care about the series. They clearly are not interested in the series. However, there are people that are, and we wanted to spotlight this because it is really, truly amazing and shows what could be, in my opinion. Paul Gerard and Mike Lahan, basically in 2013, years ago, put together and released a trailer, only a couple minutes long, of what they thought could be a potential new direction for the franchise to go in, with the intention of, getting interest from the powers that be. And, it starts out in familiar territory. Solve the box, They kept calm, they opened the box, and then boom, we get a nice little shot of hell.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite part of their representation of hell. When we were going through the tunnel of the fire and everything, then we span across through hell and we see all these bodies agonizing and screaming. It was just like... Yes.
Right, well, it's a really great visual cue that, we're in hell and it's not a pleasant place to be, and boom, at the end of the camera pan is my man Pinhead. However, not the Pinhead that we're used to.
No.
Okay, so now everybody has to answer the question, well, Dante, it's not Pinhead. Is that cool? And you know what? It is cool, in my opinion. I thought that if you're going to, make a change, then, A, make the change, and B, do it right. He had enough of the classic Pinhead, with the outfit, for example, that even though he didn't have the pins everywhere, they had kind of done something different. I was perfectly fine with that. And what did you think?
Yeah, he looked all, what was it, prehistoric mostly?
Well, okay, so they established with the box that it's not an exact time frame, but it's not like, ancient history or something like that. But to what you brought up, I almost felt like this was sort of the early version of Pinhead, if you will. Kind of what he became. And we're throwing out his origin story in 2, we're just speculating to this point. But that's why this is such a good little 2-minute teaser to get us interested and to show that, hey, there is, potential, there's options out there. I know for a fact Clive Barker himself has written an entire script rebooting it that's very similar to the first movie with some changes. So there's an actual effort out there and an interest out there in catering to adults and making something that encapsulates the ideas and concepts that that Barker originally came up with. Yes, I'd love to have Doug Bradley in it, but let's be honest, if he can't, then give us what we saw in Origins, and I will be perfectly happy. So again, a little bit of a soapbox, but we needed to draw attention to this, again, to get it out there. I know that Dimension isn't going to listen. I know they don't care. But you know what? It warms my heart to see that there are still people who love Hellraiser, love Clive Barker, love what he's done, and have taken it and made something truly enjoyable, truly wonderful, and sadly, lost potential.